ఇంకెందుకు ఆలస్యం, మా సన్రే మీడియా ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. చిన్నప్పుడు స్కూల్లో బెల్ కొట్టాలని అందరూ చాలాసార్లు అనుకుంటారుగా, కింద బెల్ ఐకాన్ ఉంటుంది, కొట్టండి.
And I really enjoy working with first-time directors because they're very passionate about that film, and it's also you get to experience a new take. Just their way of storytelling might be different from people that maybe whose style you already know. So in that sense, it is different from the stuff I've done. The film also is very racy, it's very fast. Even in terms of a narration, it was very exciting. I couldn't predict where it's going. It's got lots of twists and turns and surprises, and so I felt like it'll be a really nice theatrical experience. Like especially if you're going with a group of people, like friends and families, I feel like you'll all interact with each other and be like, did you catch that? I feel like that surprise will suddenly come, and I felt like it's an interesting film which can appeal to both Tamil and Telugu audiences. In fact, when I first heard it, I remember just running it by some of my friends here, and I said, what do you think? Do you think this is a film that might appeal to audiences in Telugu? Because not all our films might appeal in different languages. But I think this is interesting in that sense. So we have a wonderful team. It's mostly us youngsters. I mean, I feel like I might be older than most people. And it has Gautham Menon sir, who is not just a terrific director, but turns out he's a terrific actor also. He's the most stylish element in our film. He's got the most screen presence. If you see the trailer, you'll see we had a screening yesterday, just out of the trailer in our press meet in Chennai, and the most applause, most whistles, most excitement was every time he came on screen. And he has a very interesting role in the film. I think shades he hasn't done before. So in that sense, it's got Ritu. She couldn't make it here. She's filming another movie, and she's familiar to Telugu audiences. So that also I thought. I think some of you know me from Mahanati. So both of us are there. So there you go. Thank you. Great. So in that sense, maybe I thought it might seem like a film pitched directly to Telugu audiences. What else do I say? Sadly, I can't reveal too much more about the film because I feel like it'll take away from the first viewing experience. So a lot of the times we're at promotions, I'm always like, I wish we could do this after release because then it'll be an interesting discussion. You guys would have seen it. Yeah, throughout. In fact, Rakshan and me and Gautham sir have a lot of interesting scenes actually. So even in the trailer, you can kind of see he's coming and catching us for something, or so he's there. That track runs throughout the film, and I feel like you'll see him doing unexpected things, which is fun. It's you won't expect Gautham sir to do that. I think today's age, it's important to play multiple roles. Even as an actor, I think you have to be good at performing. You have to fight, dance, ride horses, know how to drive cars and bikes, and I see all these youngsters who are now so good at so many things, and I feel like I'm quite limited. So now I play these different roles. I comfort myself in thinking that I can do things beyond just acting.
Sometime back you were discussing about the book you have read somewhere. You know it's a good book or a...
Correct.
So even it's a hit movie or a flop movie?
Hit movie and flop, I don't know. I just know if it's a good script or bad script. A lot of the times, you don't know, audience taste keeps changing. And there's so many other factors. Sometimes maybe another better film might be competing with us. You can't tell when it releases. Sometimes you don't know what your release date is like. There's so many economics also attached to it. But I can tell if it's going to be a good original script. Hopefully, unless I haven't seen some obscure Korean film or something that it's stolen from. Sometimes that happens. Because I remember I once heard a script, I was very excited about it. But the team and the script didn't match. Like they seemed very inexperienced. And then I met another actor and he said, hey, I heard this very interesting script, but I don't know if those guys can make it. I said, what is it? Same idea, but two different teams. So I was like, then he's like, no, then I finally found it that it's a remake of some other film from some other language. So that I can't vouch for because I haven't obviously seen all the movies in the world. but you can't tell if it's going to be something special. My co-actor, so Ritu is not here, so we'll start with her. So we all know her from Pelli Chupulu actually. In fact, I mean, I strictly don't do remakes, but a lot of people kept kind of pitching that movie to me, saying, "Hey, would you like to remake this in Tamil or Malayalam?" So we've all know her work, and so even when DESINGH was trying to cast an actress, I think most people suggested Ritu to him based on Pelli Chupulu, and she's a perfect fit if you see from what promos they put out. But it's also very layered, her character, so you'll see her in sort of different shades, which she hasn't done before. So that also we're excited about.
I think he himself said that the way I approached him, he didn't even listen to the script. I was following him for nearly 1.5 hours, continuously sending him text messages, trying to reach him.
1.5 years.
1.5 years, sorry.
I said 1.5 hours. It's not
I'm
very
sorry,
long.
1.5 years. At last, that's why he didn't even listen to the script, and he called me for a meeting, and he spoke to me for 5 minutes. Then he said, "Okay, DESINGH, let's do this." Then I myself narrated him, "Sir, please listen to the script." Then he said, "Okay."
The rest of the cast is Rakshan. He's very well known in Tamil for his work on television. He hosts multiple shows. He's got great comic timing, and so he's also he plays my friend, and we're like a team throughout the film, start to finish. And Ritu and Niranjani are the girl team in the film. It's been a wonderful experience in the sense I felt really young again. It was like going back to college or something, because they're all super young at heart, and all our sequences are a lot of fun. Like whatever you see on screen, whatever DESINGH had planned, it didn't feel like work. It didn't feel like shoot days. Which is, I think a lot of the times both Bhaskar and DESINGH had to remind us, "Hey, shot is ready. You guys should also be acting." Sort of thing. And I think it'll be such a nice combination to see Prabhas Garu with him. So it's going to be a very exciting project. And very personal to me, because I feel like they're all like my family. I'm open to it. I have, as long as I have an interesting role and I have scope to perform, and something like you'll watch the film and you'll remember my role in some form. Like even when I did Mahanati, I'm not there throughout the film, but I've got so much love for that character and that role. Wherever I go, wherever I've traveled in the world, there'll always be somebody from Telugu who's just like. And it's a very different kind of love, which I have not experienced in other languages. It's very personal to them. Sometimes they might not even just want to take a photo. Like a lot of people will just be like, "No sir, I just want to see you," or "Can I give you a hug?" It's so the cinema here is such a part of the culture. It's like it's a different kind of love. So I feel like if I do something here, it should be special. It should justify why I've done it.
Yeah, do you have any plans to do a direct?
I'm doing one more this year. I let the makers reveal it.